This is Sam & Max episode 203, Night of the Raving Dead. I'm Jake Rodkin. I do graphic and UI design and some web design stuff.
I'm Mark Abrazo. I do effects and choreography.
I'm Nick Herman, and I do choreography and trailers.
And I'm Jeff Saar, and I'm a character animator.
You were saying something about nipple rings?
Messed that up.
It's okay. You do character animation.
That's right. Yeah, the nipple rings.
Great segue, Jeff.
Can't miss them.
Originally, I was told not to do those, so they made it back in. I think Kenneth actually had to go back in.
He had to do a nipple ring polish pass.
Yes, he did. I know. I did some of them for some of the later shots, especially the cutscene at the end.
It's sad to me that you were originally told not to animate.
Yes,
the
I
nipple
know.
rings.
I wanted to animate those.
There's some sweet opening titles.
There's a lot of question about how do we tie Sam and Max down into that trap there, and they decided, well, we'll just bolt their feet to the floor. It seemed to work.
And it's funny that the trap actually opens and closes several times in between camera cuts. It's
Magic trick.
That's the official way of the spike walls, though. Every time the camera cuts, they go back an extra foot, and then they close in again.
Exactly. Otherwise, they'd be.
What was that picture? A Very Scary Christmas. It was a green guy.
That's the Friendly Demon Song album.
What is it?
That's the Friendly Demon Song album from Ice Station Santa.
Oh, here's one of Tim's shots. This came out really nice.
With the crazy eyes?
Yeah, he came up with that, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, he came to me and asked me to build him some eyes. This is great.
Ding, ding, ding.
When does that sounded?
I heard it.
He asked me to build me some eyes.
Yeah.
You're like that guy in Minority Report. Or Blade Runner.
Hey,
That's awesome.
Hello, Commissioner.
Also, I like that the zombies for some reason have like rockabilly hair sometimes.
Yeah, no, they're pretty hip for zombies. I mean,
It was fun customizing your own zombie. You can make your own zombie. You just give them different hands because it was all built. You could switch it. And
Yeah, the modular zombie.
Right.
yeah, remove a hand, remove an arm.
Yeah.
A jaw.
Give him a mohawk.
Yeah.
Some like 80s wraparounds.
It was sweet.
It's quality.
I like that all the stuff that Max says there is like probably 50% on the mark.
Mm-hmm.
Where he talks about finding the chicken and.
Right. It's like
Yeah.
It's good.
It's cool. It's cool stuff. They were thinking ahead when they wrote that, maybe.
Chuck, Jordan, or Brendan,
Yeah, both of them.
or Dave Grossman,
They tend to do that.
or Heather. Someone.
A designer.
Who took the pictures from the last season there? Was
bet
there
it was-
a camera in the White House? When
I
guess it would
I was
be a
gonna say
camera
it's
in the White
Kim,
House.
but you're being more clever than me.
yes.
Kim
I'm trying
Lyons
to
is
be
7 Max's
clever.
official photographer.
Nice.
You were joking, and I was
Like
being
they're on the
an
roller
ass.
coaster. Who took that picture?
That was a sweet thing that you
Sweet,
made.
the opening of the
drive
car.
up.
Yeah, that's a scale trick. Faking perspective of the drive up the hill.
Including all attached DeSoto upgrades.
Yeah, that became a gigantic bug once we realized that there's 50,000 things attached to this Soto once you beat all the drive-in games. So had to go back and hand tweak all that.
You did all the rain and everything, Marco?
Yeah, the rain was originally put in by mine. I kind of did a polish pass on it and kind of made it a little more subtle, and went through and added the lighting effects for the lightning as well. Just take the rim light and flash it at the same time as the texture for the lighting.
You also made Super Bowl do the creepy hand thing when he when he opens the door.
Yes. There was a big moment that the designers really wanted. This is one of our lead animator did this cutscene in the chore tool, so it was a bit outside the box for him. Did a really nice job with the brain and composing all the shots.
Kinder, gentler Sam and Max. Next. That'd be us.
Very well. Have your IDs ready, please.
There it is again. Jeff, you want to explain that animation?
I never even saw that. What is that?
That is an animation for Sam where he's supposed to do a mad scientist.
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Crazy
It was for
on
Sam?
Oh, is that
Yeah.
when Sam raises the dead?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we ended up not using it for
Oh
Sam,
my God.
so we decided that it would be best suited for Super Bowl there.
Is that why he has the
Oh,
one
the
crooked
dancing.
finger?
Yes, that's why he has the one crooked finger.
Because
4 fingers versus 3.
Jeez, this guy. Who doesn't love this guy?
Oh,
Well, no.
this is my cutscene here. This was a fun one to animate. We had a special request from the lead choreographer on the project who wanted to be sure the zombies looked kind of disjointed and lonely, and we accomplished that by kind of making one of their arms fall off and playing around with
Looks
that
nice.
tech.
Jurgen is awesome. He's voiced by William Caston, the same guy who is Max.
Yep.
That's great. That was just 2 zombies.
Yeah, just a whole army. You know? If you look around the club, there's a couple
There's
more.
3, isn't there?
Yeah,
There's
maybe.
like
There was
4
3
or
in
5
line.
passed out guys.
Yeah, there's one passed out on a couch. There's one up on a balcony.
There's one mysteriously just standing in the back.
Yeah.
We don't talk about him. I don't know why he's there.
So many others have tried. That is how you say played, yo.
I love
Oh
making
my
it
God.
serious for the dancing one.
Yeah.
Takes it very
Yeah,
seriously.
the trailer for this was so cool.
Yeah.
Not all vampires.
Nick kicked some ass on that.
Good job on that
Pretty
trailer.
sweet. Oh,
Yeah.
it's fun.
The Nosferatu.
Favorite part was the dancing. I think I went a little too far with that.
Yeah.
That was.
I like how much Steve Purcell did not like that Sam and Max were freaking Jurgen.
Oh yeah, there's a over the Night of the Raving Dead. You can see.
Sam and Max might be grinding up
might
against
be.
Jurgen.
Yeah, getting a little.
And
little close.
Steve requested that we blurred that out a lot more than it originally was.
What is this?
This is the very special episode of Midtown Cowboys, where Mr. Featherly reveals that he's addicted to whatever the product placement is.
Can't we just ignore the problem
line
and
reads
hope
it
it will
great.
go away?
Mr. Featherly needs our help now. Oh, there he is now.
Who did this Midtown Cowboys?
This
It was,
was.
I think Daniel. Right?
Yeah, Daniel
Okay,
did.
'cause
the
you did-
Midtown
you did-
Cowboys. The
you
original
did
two-
last year.
102.
I knew you were
This was great. Daniel came up with some great research of some 80s like conglomerate cartoon of all these different characters coming around and talking about how, people shouldn't get addicted to things, and it was totally random but awesome reference.
Stop with the lies!
Just look what you're doing to Bessie.
This.
What's inside your bag?
How do you explain this?
old Gutsmack brand malt liquor?
We see you drinking it all the time.
All right, I admit it, I am addicted. Oh, how could I? It's got the smooth hickory-aged taste that makes every night a special night.
All 3 of these are really awesome.
Let's go buy some right now.
Boys, aren't you forgetting
It's weird that
something?
sometimes our games have these like
Right.
really
About that.
Looks like
ridiculous. He
you'll
said
need
that,
to
and I
buy
said it. I'm
3
sorry.
bottles of whole
These-
I'll love it too.
we have fairly broad, weird political commentary sometimes, but
As the
fortunately,
good
it's still
yeast
funny.
just,
Yeah, no. We get figured out there. That's a very highbrow comment, Jake. Hey,
Gilroy
Just,
brand Garlic
yeah.
Clove cigarettes?
you should
Mickey
be
have a problem.
taking this intervention more seriously.
It's
This
an
is
issue
no
episode,
laughing
but
matter.
also get this: the product placement sort of twisted around. I think it's pretty hilarious, but sometimes we do that sort of thing, and my friends make fun of me for it a
Smoking
little bit.
choice.
I gotta stop talking.
Please.
Wow. Sounds like Bessie wants
Oh,
her own
spinning
pack of
newspaper
Gilroy's
effect.
brand
Will we ever
Garlic
stop
Clove
using it?
cigarettes.
God, we have another one.
Yeah, it's a cigarette.
What is
It's the important
Oh, the garlic, right? Garlic cigarettes.
garlic clove cigarettes. My favorite point of this whole thing is that a total flop TV show here is an absolute hit in Germany.
Yeah, it's
Which
awesome.
is,
Springs all
I don't know.
natural.
Don't our games do that too? Sorry, not
So our
to say
games
that
are
our
flop
games
here?
flop. No. They're hits in Germany because Germans know what good quality is. That's-
They,
Springs is really
well, yeah, Germany loves PC games and they love adventure games.
Let's go buy lots of.
They might hate game consoles. But
do that.
yeah, it's good that Jurgen and potentially all of Germany loves the Midtown Cowboys or whatever it is, the
job.
livestock hunting and metrosexual.
Exactly.
They're probably hiding a crow. But yeah, when Jared Emerson Johnson did the music for this scene, all the music playing in Jurgen's club is actually an extreme like dance remix of the Midtown Cowboys theme, which is it's hard to notice, but if you pay attention,
that's directly reflecting his portrait that sits over the fireplace.
Awesome. That's also my business card.
Yes. It's quality.
oh, there's
the
did you see that? That's
Yeah, that was
the
Sybil's,
jilted Sybil in it.
from
Yeah.
what was it, episode 4?
Yep.
After him.
Nah, no, it fit his character perfectly.
Yeah.
Dumb zombies like me anyway. Just so
This is Daniel Herrera's environment right here. He
Stand
did a
back,
kick-ass
foul
job
creature.
with all this
We
stuff.
come to cast you back into the unholy pit from whence you were spawned.
What he said.
heard it. I should have disposed.
Oh man, the epic things.
The
coming
epic lie.
Now, your two souls will fulfill my.
And then there's the picture of him in the coffin.
up. Yeah. We all saw it.
Oh.
Whoa, Matrix.
Such a big F you.
That actually caused a lot of problems as far as multiple characters in the scene and all kinds of other crazy things.
Yeah, if you pull the camera back there might be 2 Sams and 2 Maxes. Secrets of the video game industry. They just died.
Oh no.
They die in this one?
Oh.
You are dead.
I guess we're done.
This is another big thing, is getting a title card to hold over a load.
Yeah.
It was
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Telltale.
Nice.
Also, people
Also, this was done a
actually
million
expressed
times.
concern that we would be sued for that being a Resident Evil reference, which is a ridiculous thing to say.
Got my
People
suit.
die all the time in games.
I'd like to get
And the artwork from Resident Evil comes up every time. Or something very, very
Oh, sweet.
inspired.
Sweet.
Yes.
I love that.
Oh.
I love that. Is
Yeah.
that yours?
Was that you,
Yeah,
Marco?
I love doing crazy. Whenever you see crazy vocal pulls
Yeah.
that are completely unnecessary, that might be me. A lot of people do it.
Hey, Jeff, who did
But I
this
enjoy
cutscene?
it.
I think this was contracted. I'm not sure who.
I was really excited to see
Yeah.
Flint Paper come
Yeah, that
blasting
was
through his
blasting
thing
in.
out the
It was
window
great.
and roll around.
I love Max's face when he's
Yeah.
just enamored by Flint Paper.
He loves him.
All right, which one of you undead freaks is gonna tell me?
Unless it was Kenan. No, I don't think Kenan. Kenan
No,
may
I
have
think
done
I think that one was,
Was it?
contracted.
Why is the floor so sticky?
There's not a single possible answer to that question that I like.
Awesome.
Let's go, little buddy.
Eh, Flint tastes like cigarettes and cheap scotch. I don't think he's my hero anymore.
You're only saying that because you don't have a soul, Max.
Let's hurry and
Zombies
get it
look
back.
great.
I don't like myself.
Yes.
Bringing life to this decaying lump of flesh.
Yeah, this is epic.
Yes. This is
This
Daniel's
episode-
cutscene.
This episode has a lot of really nice, huge cinematic moments.
Wow.
Yes, here it is.
Nice.
That was where that Super Bowl animation was gonna go.
Oh.
That animation fits so much better.
Oh no, this guy.
And this is what makes Daniel the mariachi consultant.
Did he do every
He
mariachi
did
scene?
every single mariachi scene, including the song.
And it's also his business card.
Yes.
Yep.
Kinda suck the horror weed.
Yeah, that's.
What?
Yeah, I had some fun with the hand there. We had to make it run away from the zombie and run into Stinky. So
Awesome.
So it's Thing here.
yeah, that's pretty
great.
much thing.
And Jared wrote a sort of Addams Family homage for that as well.
That was an odd little mid cutscene to throw in.
That's because he's running into Stinkies.
Yeah, that's.
Or I don't know if the hand is a he. I guess it came from Jesse James.
It is
so.
a he. It's a
It's-
male hand.
it's a
It has
man
Y
hand.
chromosomes.
Zombie Vision coming up.
Yes.
There
Oh,
it is.
nice.
Awesome
Yeah.
craziness.
The problem with that though is that you could beat the game or beat this puzzle with 2 different ways. You could either shoot them or you could walk up. So the
So
lazy
there's-
people wouldn't see the sweet shore.
That's why it's a bonus. For you.
I guess.
You go in the extra mile. Nick will go the extra mile and make things. go
Also,
crazy.
Those are also great. There's a
also
lot of,
the zombie. Yeah, the zombie.
yeah, where
I
you
don't know what
see
you call that. There it is. There's another one.
you see Sam X do something as they perceive it, and then the character says what, and then you see this horrible mutant version of the same animation where they're
There are a million of those in
It
my
was- yeah.
environments. Those are fun.
Yeah.
chances to just take animations that should not be played on those characters
Right,
and just contort them
break their
horribly and
bodies. Yes.
reverse
Once.
them and
Having to carry
yeah,
on
6
Destroy
animations
it.
playing at
Yeah.
once.
No, it's okay.
Well,
It's a zombie, it's cool.
to figure out
Yeah.
how the soulmater works, I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'll ask each of you
Oh, knuckle crack.
Oh, Harry Mole Man.
based on your answers.
Another guy who people don't like sometimes on the internet, and it makes me sad.
Really?
He's so
Such a
hilarious.
lovable character.
Especially in this episode.
When he gets burned in this episode, it's
Yeah,
so gold.
it's the best.
I felt so sorry for him.
Harry, please. I'll have to ask you to leave.
Oh, hands in pockets. I was slipping those in everywhere for Sam in the background. You see that?
that was like Steve Purcell's #1 passive-aggressive request for season 2, because
Sam and Max had just as much
Joe
right
and the
to
guys,
be
everyone who put the trailer together. I guess it was whose shot was that at the end of the season 2 cinematic trailer?
Yeah, that was Andy, I believe.
Yeah, Sam had his hands in his pockets, and
Yep.
Steve saw like the rough and was like, "Oh, Sam's hands are in his pockets. Is he gonna be able to do that in the game?" It's like,
Yeah. No,
sure, yeah, maybe he can do that. And then at some point, someone was nice enough to make Sam's hand sort of intersect into his jacket, and it disguises.
Yeah,
it looks nice.
I think I did those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Works great.
You made Sam awesome.
Oh,
Harry.
thanks.
Talking about you,
His hands are in his pockets all the time now.
zombies.
Her anti-zombie
I like this.
talk isn't making things any
yeah, this was actually. I was told by someone to take this out, and I'm glad this right here, this, and then that. That was supposed to go.
That's my favorite. Sam
I'm
holding
glad.
and
It was a
Max
staging
going.
question.
Yeah.
Symbol's
Works
look is
great, though.
awesome.
Thank you for filming.
Yeah.
Agent Super Ball,
Mm,
was it?
Super ball gag is
My pleasure.
is very important to Brendan and Chuck.
Well, I think
The,
that
Single
was
time
the young
it's
Frankenstein
said.
Well,
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
number one.
This get up, that right there. That was I think that was
That was another
contracted, and then it was rejected.
monster animation.
And then
they made it in.
Yes.
I feel complete. Preposterous.
Please, no cameras. I need a moment.
After years of searching, I finally found the perfect man. What? Oh, of course, you're right, Max. This has all been a lie. In my heart, I've always known who my true soulmate is. I just never wanted to admit
That's a
it.
great shot.
Oh,
I've
Abe.
been so stubborn and foolish. I only hope he'll take me back.
Thanks a lot, jerks.
Presley's always hilarious when he flies. Oh, and here's
Here
Chuck's
it
favorite
is.
thing.
What?
You ever figure out how that thing works, Sam?
There must be a button.
Oh yeah, Sam and Max's souls get separated at some point in this episode. Crazy stuff. You should play it.
Well, you should probably play it before you watch this, but then again, it's a little late to tell you that.
Turn this off.
Stop watching.
I wouldn't say that. Did everybody get
What was that? That was awesome.
That's nice.
I love his hair.
Yeah.
Just, Oh, no, didn't do anything. All right.
Keep returning, but you know you cannot do it.
Oh yeah.
That's Max and Sam.
I like Jurgen's music a lot.
I'll take your souls once again, but this time your body obliterated.
What?
Obliterated.
It's so weird.
Nothing doing.
Sequence so well done.
Right, you ever tangled with me and Max? I mean, Sam.
You're gonna dispose.
And you can play as
The crane
Max.
kicks.
Yeah, you can control Max for a little while. And then
like-
people keep saying, you should be able to play as Max in the next
Shut
one.
up.
It's like, oh, we did that.
We were done.
Done.
Well, the solution is to kill yourselves.
And you
I
can
didn't
play
like
as
that.
the freaking monster? Come on.
Yeah.
You can't complain about anything.
Selectable characters.
And they fight with each other inside the monster, which is awesome.
So I think,
Comedy
this
gold.
is, yeah, this is my cutscene here.
And then the bodies just walk out, apparently, of the machine.
They can do that anytime they want.
Death of Jurgen.
Nice.
This is where you get to pay attention on the nipple rings.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Hope you got the
Yeah, that was.
This was a fun,
Oh, wow.
fun little
Looks so cool.
shot here. Yeah, I like that.
I cannot.
And then he does
Oh,
that.
that's such a good animation.
And he lets out the Wilhelm right there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is that our one Wilhelm?
I think Jimmy Hoffa makes one when he dies, too.
Oh.
Oh
Every
wow.
time.
No.
We'll need it for
I was just so bad for whoever Flint kills, because it's always like, in this episode, it's always just like not called
It's a
for.
guy
Like, you
just
kill
hanging
Lincoln,
out.
it's like,
Abraham
oh.
Lincoln just walks into the room and he
Right.
just
He
shot.
just
I
says,
feel so
"Excuse
bad
me,"
for that
doesn't he?
guy. So oblivious.
You're back. Just in
I love
time, too.
What's up?
Max
chasing
trying to.
Yeah.
Trying
That's
to grab
used in 205, actually. I won't be on that commentary, but
Oh, you
does
burgled
that.
some of this stuff?
well, that jump, if he stands under the soul ball, he'll jump up.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
wow. Pose on Flint there.
that's 203, right?
There might be a secret
Oh.
Yeah.
featuring possibly familiar faces from a game.
From a bone too, maybe.
Bone 2.
Let's call it the Great Cow Race.
Jokes.
Nice.
Nice.
And that was Night of the Raving Dead, the commentary.